Today is March 23rd, and my next activity is to take the electric fence apart. So I'm going to get this solar collector apart and the wiring. Now I have a somewhat complicated setup here that has to get disassembled, and I have to be cognizant of that I'm not going to be able to save the full length of wires because there are some splices in them. Case in point is right here. So that's an official splice. That's how you do it. And I got 3 of them, 4 of them here. So since I can't really pull them through these stanchions where there's some little insulators, so I may or may not be able to pull them through. So I'm just gonna have to cut them and wrap this wire up. There's some. When I shot around the corner, I use PVC pipe. So here's my setup. So I got the solar collector, puts the positive on the top 3 wires, and the ground is on the bottom. And if we follow that along, there's a grounding post right there for the ground, and these 3 here are live. So I have a grounding circuit and a power circuit, and they go around this plastic pipe to turn the corner. Otherwise I gotta keep them away from touching anything wood that can conduct. The plastic doesn't conduct. So that's my setup on the corners. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta get the wires off first, then I can take those uprights off of the boxes. You can see it'll go all the way around, and I'll go from there. This was the post that the solar collector for the electric fence was. So I got all the infrastructure off the bottom, all the wires, all the stanchions, all the way around. Everything is off. And I got them in here in the boxes. So what I did was I coiled up all the wire pieces. I decided to cut them into manageable sizes and coil them up. That's the safest way to deal with wire. Those are the ones that were in the corner that had the black PVC pipe to bend the wire around the corner so when they contacted the post. These are all the stanchions that I took out. These are on the base of the boxes, and that's what the wire was run through those black plastic insulators. These are all the fasteners and miscellaneous things that I took off to make this come apart. Now the next task is to stash this stuff here in a place where it'll stay dry, because I can reuse a lot of that for the rebuild. What I'm going to do now is take those corner posts off, each corner of the garden. If I have time, I'll do the gate. There's some posts there as well, but I want to get the corners out first. Let's see what kind of time I got. It's starting to cloud up. We're almost at the end of the day. and I got a dinner to cook. So here's the overall look. Things are getting a little bit sparser, so I'm going to take the 4 corner posts out. If I got time, I'll do the gate posts as well, and then all I'll have to pull off is the wire fencing around the periphery of the garden. Then we can start taking the boxes apart. So here's today's work. I got all the electrical fence hardware off. I got all the posts off. I got the doorway off. So I ended up with just having the fence around the periphery that I need to take down. And here's all the hardware. I collected up all the screws and the brackets just so this isn't none of that's laying on the ground. This is the wood from all the posts, so I'm going to go store this out back. I'm going to stash this. Fasteners I bring inside, sort them out, reuse them. And I got some tools there I got to bring in. So I think this might be it for today. So that's what I got done so far. Still got to take the fence down, and I have to also pull out the grounding rods, which are right there. There's a bunch of them. So I think that might be best done after we get some rain in the water. The ground is moist. Those might come up a little easier. I might try and pull one out after I stash all these boards in the back. So that's where I am today. Dave out.